She was teased by everyone at her school because she had supernatural strength. But after so much teasing, she surprised everyone. A quiet day of reading in the library. That's what Lily wants. She's there, minding her own business, but starts to realize she's being surrounded by some shady guys. She has like a spider sense. Without wasting time, she stands up and reacts, and the guys didn't count on her skills because Lily masters martial arts and fights them all. When she's done with all the guys, Lily is startled when she looks down and sees a crack that extends to a hole in the wall, all due to her super strength. Curious, she realizes that behind the wall isn't another part of the library, or the outside, but something very strange. On the other side of the wall is another universe, a mystical place. There is a mysterious being who extends his hand, and when Lily holds it, she suddenly wakes up. It seems like it was all a dream, because Lily isn't in that dimension, but inside the classroom. Turns out, all the damage she did in that parallel world was also done in the real world, and the entire classroom is upside down. The students and the principal are in a corner, looking scared at Lily. Trying to stop her, the principal throws a chalk at Lily, but she easily dodges the object. Her strength is such that just by tapping the chalk, the object nearly hits the principal's face. Then it bounces off the walls and the school begins to crumble. Everyone is afraid of Lily, so the principal tells her to leave. In the courtyard, all the students look at Lily, admiring her power. The principal talks to her about all that destruction and says she almost brought the whole school down. While he scolds her, some dumb guy thinks a little disaster is not enough and throws a basketball at the principal. Lily sees that he's going to be hit and pushes the principal, intending to save him. But she doesn't measure her strength, and instead of pushing him aside, the guy flies a few meters. He gets angry and calls Lily's parents. In the principal's office, Lily is uncomfortable hearing the principal say she needs to control herself, that she is too strong, and her strength puts everyone at risk. She gets so angry that she decides to leave, knocks down the door of the principal's office, bends the metal gates, and leaves the school. While walking head down along the street, she notices an old lady crossing the street and a truck heading towards her. Lily doesn't waste time. She gets close to the old lady and stops the truck using only one hand. The old lady continues crossing the street as if it was something common to happen. At night, Lily is at home having dinner with her father and mother and says she doesn't want to go back to school. She wants to stop studying. However, her mother says she will transfer her to another school. Upset, Lily leaves the table and goes to her room. The next day, Lily spends some time with her grandmother. Arriving there, the lady is all excited, playing a board game with her friends. She invites Lily to play too. Lily accepts, however, when she rolls the dice, something strange happens. Everything goes flying around. Tired of always being a strange person, Lily takes a walk around the city, and when passing by a store, she sees a guy stealing. She quickly grabs a bottle from her pocket and hits the thief. A boy named Jang sees everything she did and is amazed. What amazes me is who watches this video and forgets to leave their like. So leave your like already, send this video to those who also love cinema, and subscribe to the channel so you won't miss the next videos. However, after they walk away a few meters, some men surround them. They are partners of the guy Lily taught a lesson to. Lily is hit and passes out. Jang also becomes a target of the guys, but his brother Ji appears. Ji managed to talk the guys down, and when they are distracted, he runs away along with Jang. Fortunately, Lily wakes up and she's really pissed off. She bends an iron bar and the guys get scared. As a thank you for saving them, Ji presents Lily with a big mess. Later, already at Lily's grandmother's house, Ji and Jang are there participating in the meal. Ji tells Lily that his brother needs treatment for leukemia and that it's an expensive treatment. To make matters worse, Ji owes money to a dangerous guy named Kang. This Kang told Ji that he wants his money in 5 days, otherwise Ji will sleep with the fishes. Jang's health deteriorates, and he needs to stay in the hospital, which leaves Ji devastated. As Lily and her grandmother were moved by the boys' situation, they decide to help them. They gather all the money they can and hope that it will reduce Ji's debt to Kang. Fortunately, Jang improves, and Lily sends a photo of him to Ji to ease his mind. While watching television, Lily sees that there will be an arm wrestling competition, and since there is a cash prize, she decides to participate. On the day of the competition, Lily arrives at a huge venue, as it is a very famous arm wrestling competition televised with a packed audience. People take arm wrestling very seriously, and the audience already has their favorites. For this reason, no one takes Lily seriously, especially because there are only strong men there, and she is a small woman. So when it's her turn to compete, her opponent is already declaring victory, but she doesn't just defeat one, but all of her opponents. Everyone is shocked, unable to understand what just happened. The angriest is the man behind the competition, who happens to be Kang. He is furious because he had bet a lot of money on the competition and didn't expect someone to come along and defeat all the men. The arm wrestling with the finalists will take place the next day, and Kang takes his anger out on G. Afraid of how the situation is unfolding, G asks Lily to lose the next day, so at least Kang won't lose more money and will calm down. However, Lily and G end up arguing, and the next day, she defeats her opponent, becoming the new arm wrestling champion. Angry, Kang orders his men to get Jang, who is still in the hospital. When the men take the boy, G tries to stop them, but he is no match for so many henchmen. Desperate, G goes to Lily and tells her everything that happened. She says it won't go unpunished. Lily goes after the guys who took Zhang and takes them down. Only one of the guys, Zhang's right-hand man, is left, and he's the only one who can hold his own against Lily for a bit. He knows how to fight well, but of course he wasn't stronger than her. Lily ends up dispatching the guy. As there are no more henchmen left, Lily looks for Kang, but he escapes. Devastated, she returns to her grandmother's house and falls asleep as soon as she enters the room. Once again, she dreams that she's in that mystical dimension, and once again, that mysterious hand appears. As soon as Lily holds that hand, the mysterious person is revealed to be herself. This other Lily is more bloodthirsty. She tells the real Lily that she needs to go seek revenge. When she wakes up, Lily is scared, as her other version had a very strange vibe, full of negative feelings. Lily's grandmother enters the room, and Lily tells her about her nightmare. Her grandmother says that it's common, and that at her age she also had bad and confusing dreams, but time molded her and made her a mature person. Far away, G hasn't given up on rescuing his brother. Without backup, he invades Kang's location, manages to take down several of the criminal's henchmen, and confronts him. Kang still has Zhang and taunts G. Kang says he will release Zhang, but only if G faces his secret weapon, a woman who fights very well with 2 blades. With no choice, G accepts the challenge and faces this fighter. The woman attacks, and it's very difficult to defend against her, as she is agile and skilled. Just when it seems like G will be history, Lily arrives and disarms the enemy. Everyone steps back, giving the 2 space to fight. Lily and the woman fight and go outside, but the fight ends quickly as Lily easily defeats the woman. With no one else to face, Lily looks around and starts searching for the boys. She notices that Kang fled driving a bus and chases after him. To gain momentum, she climbs a tall building and leaps from the top. Inside the bus, Kang and his henchmen don't give up, and Lily has to go over each of them, throwing many of them out of the windows. Not knowing what else to do, Kang slams on the brakes, and Lily goes flying through the windshield. She falls, and Kang thinks he's won. However, Lily gets up and kicks the bus so hard that it lifts off the ground, bounces, and Kang, who's inside, gets all beat up. He exits the bus, more beaten than not, and sits down, defeated. While he's there on the ground, still trying to argue something with Lily to see if he can escape what he deserves, Zhang and G appear and run to Lily. She's relieved to see the 2 boys are okay and happy. When they realize Kang is there, Zhang decides to pay back everything the guy did to him and kicks Kang, just to have his own little revenge. As the guy is taken away by the police, Lily, Zhang, and G go to the beach, and the boys are amazed by the place. After some time, Lily is accepted back at her school. Her principal calls her and her parents and honors her in front of the class. Finally, Lily learns to deal with her powers and no longer feels like a stranger in her own. Well, that was my analysis of the movie Supergirl from 2020. We're in this together. Hugs from Enrique. Mission accomplished. Over and out.